Hey, Cancer Seekers, welcome to September. I am working with the Steampunk Tarot. Hello. It's a Saturday. It's a Saturn day. It is a Ten of Cups day. Wow. Yesterday, Pisces started their reading with Ten of Pentacles. And Capricorn before them started their reading with the Strength card. I'll be damned, that is beautiful. Wow, okay. Watch Pisces and Capricorn. I'm feeling guided to say that there is some things there for you too, Cancer. Falling in love. You feel like you found someone very special that you have both genuine feelings for, but also incredible amount of appreciation and respect for them. Something about their power, of their strength, of spirit, of indignation. This is chivalry that unfortunately we can't find as much anymore because people over the ages began to confuse chivalrous with chivalry words. Very big difference between the two. Everyone speaks so well and so lofty and so high and mighty, but their actions. Because who doesn't want to receive the credit for being lofty and knighty without moving a finger? Because these days, all I have to do is think or say, and then it happens. So if I think and say that I'm amazing, hence I'm amazing. Yeah, but what do? You sit and wonder. And you used to fall for these things. You used to fall for the words. Why? Because you're a person of your word. If you say something, you follow through with it, you mean it, it's sincere, you act upon it. You don't make promises you can't keep. You don't present yourself in a way that isn't. Cardinal water. It's a force of truth in action, in movement, a force of truth in movement. So you gave people the benefit of the doubt of being like you. Okay, you should not, and you know it now. And the world slowly became disappointing. People became disappointing. It's one thing if they don't promise anything or they don't say anything, but when they speak so lofty and then behave so small, it's very cringy, right? It's very cringy. But here you are witnessing this person, and it's aligned, their words with their actions. True divine feminine or true divine masculine. An actual leader that leads from the heart, based in love, based in faith, based in endurance to overcome resistance, difficulties. Someone special indeed. And there's loyalty. There's promise. There's oath. There's I want to stand by you. I want to be there for you. It's brave. It's very brave. It's a brave heart. You're dealing with a brave heart, Cancer, because you are a brave heart. Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So, very happy, fulfilling, loving, romantic relationship. Something that feels like it can be everything, like it is everything. Do you see the gates here? This one and this one, and also here between the trees. Your courage, your spirit, your truth manifested this. Being in alignment, words and actions, being courageous, manifests this, or is manifesting this ultimate bliss. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, like the first three cards, the Strength card in between, like this is a rare sight in the card reading and in life. And it's also earth and water, and the best possible expression of the fire element as well. And I feel like I'm gashing over this reading. Sorry. For some of you, it's a question between two households. Do I choose love or do I choose stability? You deserve both. I'm hoping that this shows both in one. However, we'll continue this reading and see. Because I'm picking up difficult times ahead. So this is someone you'll be able to be tight with and face the world with. And I think it's worldly events that are going to serve as a challenge. Two of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles. There it is. There will be a need to evade some challenging circumstances. This can be in your city, this could be in your country, this can be in the reality around you, in society. I think world events are finding themselves in this, they're entering this reading and they show influence. And before things are happening, and this applies to everyone, by the way, it's not just you, I'm not trying to scare you or your situation, this is the world, okay? So, and before things are happening, you're getting this blessing, Cancer, of being with this person or in this situation that, you know, is very tight, is very reliable, is very loving. It's like you're going to, it's like a gift before, you know, something challenging to help you get through everything together. I think someone in your vicinity, and hopefully it's not you, but at the very least, someone in your vicinity, possibly family or someone nearby, might be going through some financial difficulty. Now, it could be, I don't know where you are in the world. It could be inflation. It could be hunger. It could be your neighbor, you know, or your community. But something is going down. And you're going to find yourself and this person really in the midst of all of this, either helping or getting through it, involved somehow. I think this also can be more philosophical, where it's you and them, you know, looking at the world, seeing what goes on, and just really caring about it. Maybe the two of you are activists or people who are very empathic and sensitive to what the world is going through, what other people go through, and you really care about making a change, and maybe you're doing some work together, um, joining forces or connecting somehow. There's actual work. I'm also picking up for those of you that are in areas of the world that are possibly in war zone or something truly oppressive, that you might actually be like in something underground of some sort. You have the cover story, like what you are on the surface level, like what you do, what your profession is, where you live, etc. But in secret or behind the scenes, behind the curtains, you're doing some work, some activist work, or fighting, or I don't know. This is something very interesting. Suddenly, an entire world has opened up. The Hierophant and Six of Wands. I think some of you are in a position or about to find yourself in a position. That's why you should watch Pisces. I get it now. But some of you are going to find yourself in a position of leadership where people follow you, listen to you, guided by you, learn from you. Um, you're leading them to victory through faith and resilience. This could also be some news that you're receiving that somehow affect your life, maybe from authorities or from the leadership of where you're at. Um, I see a spiritual, possibly religious intervention or integration of the work. This is very interesting. This is a very interesting reading. Um, this is helping, even hiding someone in need that is hiding from something, that is hiding from the system or is hiding from possible, possibly a form of persecution. You're aiding someone. Um, some of you, it's people that you're aiding. Maybe you do some volunteer work. Maybe you're a human rights activist or a human rights lawyer. Um, Judgment. You bring, so you. It's not exactly in hiding because you do bring things up to the surface in a very vocal manner, in a very heard manner for people to wake up with this Judgment card. It's raising your voice. It's like a leader that begins in underground somewhat, but then gains more momentum, more influence, more support, and then they start to speak out publicly or vocally because they have more of a of support. So there's less fear of retribution, I would say. It's good. Um, some of you might suddenly find yourself in politics unintentionally, and you might be like, no, 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 I'm not in politics right now. But like, it's one of those things where you are so passionate about something and you do something because you genuinely care. So it's like it's like an energy ball that just gains momentum and grow. And then you find yourself in the midst of all of it, and people look up to you and hear you and come to you for whatever. And before you know it, you're leading people, right? And before and now it's like You didn't choose this, it chose you. Um, it's like someone declares you as a leader. It's not like you come and be like, I'm the leader. It's like you're being declared. So this is, I don't know what kind of Cancerian cool people I have out here. Like, look, it doesn't have to be on this grand scale. It could be at your job. Maybe you're raising awareness, creating change. Maybe you are bothered by some injustice that is happening to your fellow coworkers or people around you, and you talk for them and you speak up and you help them through it, and then you become like the leader of the union. You know what I mean? It's like so it could be like it could be on a big scale, it could be on a smaller scale, but you're being put center stage, Cancer, and there's this person. It's like it's integrated with this romantic situation, with this love situation. Um, Six of Swords. You might be traveling for this. You might be traveling with this person. You might be traveling for this person. You might be traveling on some sort of a mission. Ace of Swords. Traveling on an assignment, on a mission. Uh, yeah, to meet with and speak with people. So Ace of Swords, Three of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, um, Chariot, Ace of Cups, and Justice. So you might be even like asked to speak at an event or at a gathering or in a home event. Like you're being asked, hey, I'm having this event. I'm inviting this group of people. Can you come and be the speaker? Can you come and talk to us? Or this could be someone who's also romantically interested in you, perhaps, or I don't know. You're fighting for something. You're standing up for something that you believe in, that you're passionate about, that is just, that is true, that is um, for the people. Whoa. You cool humans. Let's see what else we can gather from this reading. Let's go to the existential shift spread that I like to do. Okay, so let's start with taking the major arcana. We have strength, hierophant, judgment, chariot, and justice card. Okay, these are the major arcanas. Repetition, we have two aces, beautiful. Two sixes. Oh, so this is this page of pentacles growing into a queen of pentacles. This is an evolution of a person, of a situation. In your head, in your mind, they're growing in their either appearance or influence or how you view them somehow. Two aces, two sixes. Now we have two of cups, three of cups, five of pentacles. Okay, let's put this here aside for a second because here we have two tens as well. Gorgeous. And then these are the court cards. Before I start talking about this, if you want to grow your esoteric, mystical knowledge, deepen your studies with the existential shift, and deepen your relationship with the existential shift, be sure to check out Patreon. I have my online tarot masterclass there and so much more other content for unlimited streaming there. Also, everything is in the description box. You can also find ways to reciprocate, show gratitude, connect. Everything is listed below, so see what works best for you. And thank you for being here regardless. Be sure, of course, to subscribe if you're new. Okay. Right, let's focus on this for a second. Let me look. 161, because this is 10. Leadership in a community. Leadership in a community could be a combination of a few communities, could be social, family, society. You found deep leadership within yourself. You found something that you're very devoted to, that you strongly believe in, that you feel like it's your mission or your um, destiny and you want to fulfill, and you're very passionate about it. You're brilliant about it with the way you communicate, with the way you think. Um, and you're willing to, you know, get through adversities and skip above challenges, not in ways of avoiding them or denying them, but rather just kind of flying right above them and continuing with the work or with what you do. This could be realizing that you have strong faith and belief in someone and you have a common shared goal, perhaps. And it's like it's an ally, someone to, be on that journey with. But either way, I see this is like big processes. It's like societal, faith, political, possibly. A lot of public speaking, a lot of leadership, a lot of initiation, um, really vocalizing your ideas, expressing a lot of resilience and endurance. But this is all in the name of truth and what's right, knowledge, information, um, freedom of movement. There's this person here that has gone through from rags to riches they gone through all the process, from A to Z. It's like a self-made individual that was in extreme lack, but now they are in abundance. And it's because they did the work. They did the dirty work, like they went through the snow and the mud into their palace. Very impressive individual. This could be you. This could be the person that we started this reading with. This very special person that you're connecting with. This is someone that has a very elegant appearance, but is very rugged and tough and resilient on the inside. You know the phrase that come to my mind, you can take uh, the girl off the street, but you can't just take the street out of the girl or out of the boy kind of thing. Like they've been on the street. And as elegant and eloquent and um, lady or gentleman like that they are, they're also very, very sharp, very strong, very enduring, very like they've seen some things. Like this is someone who's capable of helping others through how they've helped themselves, kind of thing. And there's societal recognition and fun and people kind of being around you and all over you. And the biggest thing that I want to emphasize in this reading is this happily ever after type of like bliss that is coming through. Um, I promise. There's promises. What are you promising? Don't promise anything you can't keep, Cancer. Hold on to your reputation. There's something else. 161. 1.618 is the golden ratio of the Fibonacci sequence, the perfection of everything in life. And it's interesting. Like I just created a new tier on Patreon. It's more on the pricey level. I'm not recommending it to anyone who can't afford it, only if you really can and want to. But I based it on the golden ratio, 1.618. But I wonder where the 8 is. I have the 161 and it came through very strongly as referenced the golden ratio. So I'm trying to see 8, the strength card. Infinity. That's why it's coming through separately from the 1618, and the 8 comes here in the infinity symbol. Something with back to the conversation about alignment between words and actions, right? This is the most important thing for you to maintain in your actions, in your life, in all of your dealings. The alignment, infinite alignment of spirit and matter, word and action. It's very important. It's the thing that is going to keep you in the frequency of doing good, because no evil ever thinks it's evil, right? Every evil in the history of evil committed evil in the name of something that they deeply believe in and they know to be right. That's why evil persists and exists and prevails so much as it is, because it comes from the depth of a person's indignations. And one of the best ways to keep yourself on top, to keep track of yourself, and to not lose yourself, God forbid, in the righteous indignation that can lead you to cause harm in the name of it, is remembering this. That what you do is supposed to benefit and be in alignment with the reality of people, not just the lofty ideas, right? Because if it's a lofty idea, that if you pursue that lofty idea, it results in hurting a lot of people, then it's not a good idea, it's just a lofty one. If the lofty idea, pursuing and following it, also results in benefiting people and mankind, okay, that's your cue. But if there's a strong dissonance, then no. I'm going to look at the major arcana further for a second. There's waking up from old habits. Like you're being guided to the next level. So some old habits that are not serving you anymore are being released, and you're powering through. It's a strong fixed energy, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. This is strong cardinal energy, Cancer, Libra. I'm not saying this in ways of talking specifically about people. It could be coincidentally, but this is about the energies, right? The fixed energy that we've been dealing with of, the nodes in Taurus, Scorpio, and Uranus being in Taurus as well. And we've had a lot of energies in Leo for a bit, and that might have created a strong pressure on you. Like in recent months, for example, in the past 1 to 3 months, you've endured a lot of pressure onto you, but it was making you into a diamond and into a pearl. It was meant to finesse you. Okay, it finessed you. It peeled off any unnecessary bullshit to make room for this cardinal leading, active energy, active force in you. Like it needed to be stripped off bullshit in order. I'm not saying this is bullshit, but and also Saturn Aquarius. There has been, you know, a lot of fixed pressure. Okay, now I know you're a Cancer, but that somehow this whatever fixed energy you have in your chart, it doesn't matter. That energy somehow deeply affected society, reality around you, things that have occurred to you that put a lot of pressure onto you, that kind of had you birthed out as a pearl or as a diamond, you know. And this is where you're at now, of being a true messenger of truth and justice. Now I'm very cautious with the way I'm speaking because I don't want to develop in any of my seekers a form of megalomania. And you know, that's that's how tyrants are born. So that's why I gave the entire speech earlier of how to keep you in check. But it's time for you to be free in your doings, you know? I feel like now many of you can trust yourself. Um, I'm really drawn to this kid here. See the kid here hiding behind his parent, and the kid here she's carrying and taking with her. I am picking up on something kind of sad where there could be a mother that is financially not stable and is not able to, you know, raise her child safely. So she's giving him or her to this family. Or maybe like she's divorced and her husband has a new family and they are way more stable, so it's better for the child to be with them financially, but you know it's a sacrifice. It hurts. I'm sorry if this is something that you relate with. um, or even a mother that puts her child in a safe place because she has to escape something, a form of persecution. This brings to me like something so dark, but the example that I can think of is, um, the Jewish people in Nazi Germany, giving their children to European families who were willing to hide them, and then they would get a completely different name and a completely different identity just to save them. And then the parents would try to escape or often get caught, and then the child would be raised with, like, I don't know, this suddenly this card here in the steampunk tarot is bringing it up because this feels like war happening in the background. But this is probably for just a few of you, if not one of you. If this is happening, I want to say that this person will regain either financial stability or recognition or safety, and might search this child later on or reunite with this child later on. Like it's going to come full circle and it's going to be okay. I feel. I feel like there is possibly a kid that has grown up and is now searching for their biological parent that may have given them for adoption because of circumstances around them. I want to say, whoever you are in the story, if you're the kid or if you're the parent, the other one loves you and wants to connect with you in case it's a question in your head. They would absolutely want to see you again, connect with you, find you, and so on, or for you to find them. Just in case for one of you out there, if it's a question. Um, Listen, we are measured by our actions in difficult times when we are cornered. It's great talk of lofty ideas and what we would have done if we were in that situation. But if reality now has you face something similar, what are you going to do? Who are you going to be? So don't be the person who fires people or don't hire people based on discrimination just because right now it's politically or culturally um, accepted or expected. Just study history and you'll, the writing is on the wall. Take the risk of loss, take the risk of being fired, take the risk of the fine that you'll get from your local, I don't know, government, whatever. We live in these times right now. We live in similar times. And you need to think 20 years from now, 10 years from now, 30 years from now, looking back, being questioned by my kids or my grandkids, what do I want to be able to tell them that I did or didn't do? You know? And this is a question that is international now, but also national. And everywhere there's a story that you can find yourself fitting, that somehow fits it, I'm sorry. I do see someone leaving a place before something happens. Okay, I can't stay here. I need to leave. I can't be here for this. This is not going to end well. I do see taking a journey of some sort, like receiving news um, this month possibly, and be like, okay, I need to make a very clear decision. I need to go, or I can't keep doing whatever. I need to take my family, or I need to, I don't know, take my person. There are some spy games here, by the way. There's a lot of things going on. There's romance, there's politics, there's heroism, there's it's all kinds of stuff. Very intricate reading that calls you to be brave and true. And listen to your guides, listen to spirit, listen to the past. The judgment is often not talked about as the past. This is something of tradition that has come through. Look at the past, look at history, look at cycles. Astrology is great at doing that. What can you learn? It's so important. I think the most important studies in a man's life, in a man or a woman's life, is history, even more than math. History. So we learn from our mistakes and we don't repeat them because it's so easy to repeat the mistakes that we're not aware of. Oh, anything you can tell Cancer about this romance, about this person, please? No, let's focus for a second about the fun romance thing. My Cancerian shifter. Tell me more about this person for Cancer. Seven of Cups. It's a confusing situation. You're not sure what to make of them yet. They seem to be wearing many, many hats or operating on many different levels. You're not sure how to read them. That's okay. But this can be your Ten of Cups. So listen to how you feel. Just listen to your heart. If you're confused at the moment, or if they're confused in the moment, at the moment, just really listen to the energy between you and what is drawing you to them. Okay. Amazing. Thank you, Cancer. I'll see you soon. Check out the description box. Bye for now.